Center. It's the home of the Nuggets, broadcasting from the Pepsi Center. The Denver Nuggets, they won their last contest, that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And kind of a close game, only a 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that went, I mean, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. I mean, they exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics, the Beast in a two-guard. Jordan is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Thomas in at the point. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Shot clock at 5. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Connects, the jumper drops.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside Thomas. Pass to the Beast. Three-pointer. The shot is off. And it's Denver the other way. First quarter, just over a minute played. Barton, no luck. Denver on D. Outside Thomas. Shoots off the screen. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here is Augustine. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Gallinari, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Turner with it. Now the pass to the Beast. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Augustine kicks to Fareed. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Augustine. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here is Augustine. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. To the wing on the left. Gallinari wide open. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Gallinari's got 6 points. Thomas passes to the Beast. Back to Thomas. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the shot falls short this time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Barton, no luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Strong interior move. Aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Gary Harris is checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail. Now here is Augustine. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gallinari against Turner, and it's Gallinari missing, pushing it up. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Augustine dishes to Harris. He kicks to Augustine. Evan Turner grabs the board.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now Augustine back to Fareed. 6 to shoot. Here's Gallinari. Drops it in from 11 feet. Gallinari's got 8.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Jordan the screen. Johnson the pass to the Beast. Thomas a screen on Harris. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Boston. No good from the Beast. The Nuggets trail by 4. And Augustine kicks to Gallinari. He dishes it to Harris. To the inside. Jokic. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. And a moment now to check out the numbers for Turner. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 6 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
The Nuggets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. They set the screen. Down low. It's tipped. Nurkic dishes to Harris. That's good. Harris has got his first basket of the night.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
To the left wing. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. And you look at Augustine, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Isaiah Thomas.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Here's the Beast. He has 6. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Laverne passes to Clarkson. The 11-footer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Clarkson's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. Passes it to the Beast. Sullinger right side. Sullinger the screen. Crowder kicks to Sullinger. Puts up the baby hook, and he gets the bucket. Sullinger's got his first bucket in this one.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Step back and squared up.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a nice play. Stole it away and took it coast to coast.
Denver shooting their first free throw tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a...
Your Nuggets dancers!
Earlier, we sat down with Freak and asked him about what the fans mean to him.
They mean everything, you know. I think I just reached 1 million fans on social media, and each one of them fuels me to be a better player and a better person. So, to all the FOFs out there, friends of Freak.
Clark, you're an FOF, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I am.
right. Oh,
Big time.
Well, let me ask you, how much, when he's talking about the crowd and the fans, how much does that influence, in your mind, close games like this one?
Man, we're emotional beings. And when you have the support of your crowd when you're out there on the court, it does energize you. It gives you a lift. So I think it's significantly important. As a matter of fact, I think it's worth probably 6 points.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think it's worth about 6 points when you're the home team.
And do you miss it? As a former player, do you miss it?
Well, it's been so long ago since I played, I can't even remember being out there, Kevin, but I probably do miss it just a skosh.
Yeah. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
On the floor for Boston, the Beast in at shooting guard. Also, Smart out there. Jay Crowder out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Nicholson in at the 4 slot. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on a show. He finished with 36 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. He carried his team the whole game and was responsible for most of the offense in that contest, guys.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
3-pointer, and he gets it to go. The Beasts got 12 points in the game.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Got a hand on it. And here's Smart. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Feeds to Sullinger. It's stolen by Moutier. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. Turner comes in for Crowder. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Gary Harris comes in for Barton. And then for Boston, Jordan comes in for Sullinger. And it's the Beast in for Quincy Pondexter. It's deflected and stolen by Harris. Jordan against Augustine. Gallinari, the open look. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. Number 1, the Celtics.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
Crowder, he's checked in for Boston. Celtics passing it around. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. And yes, sir, that one drops. 14 points for Freak.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Here's Harris, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Thomas. 12th and three-point field goal percentage, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And nobody's able to guard him out there. I mean, defenders have been trying to get physical with him, but it doesn't bother him. He just shrugs it off.
Laverne, he's checked in for Denver. Jordan Clarkson comes in for DJ Augustine. And the Celtics also making a change. Nicholson's checked in. The shot's good from the Beast.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Thomas. Clarkson kicks to Laverne from 10 feet out. That's tipped.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong.
Whoa! Goodness.
Woo. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Clarkson. On the wing, Harris. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter. And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics out in front, up by 11. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
Been a big game for the Beast. He has 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Bill Barton is out there with DJ Augustine. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Fareed. Celtics leading by 9. Outside Thomas. And Kenneth Fareed pulls it down. Fareed's got his third rebound on the night. Augustine with it. Gallinari with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Augustine, no luck. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The Beast passes to Thomas. To the paint, here's the Beast, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Both free throws good from the Beast. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Augustine against Thomas. Now here is Augustine. He's covered closely, and it's blocked by Jordan.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They set the pick. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. To the inside. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Kenneth Fareed.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
And now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Boston. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for Boston, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Now here is Augustine. And stolen by Jordan. Inside, here's the Beast. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Nuggets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the Nuggets making a change here. Moutier is checked in. And then for Boston, Sullinger comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Thomas. Sullinger, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barton kicks to Moutier. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's the Beast. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Fareed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, Moutier. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Outside Turner. Here's the Beast. 22 points for him. Down low. Smart dishes to Sullinger. Just 4 to shoot. Turner fires. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Barton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Beast passes to Smart. Sullinger the screen. Nice ball movement by Boston. Offensive rebound. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Moutier.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. It's blocked.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Boston making some changes. Nicholson comes in for Johnson, and it's Crowder in for Evan Turner. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Clarkson. It's stolen by Moutier. And here we go. Moutier heading to the hoop. And Fires it home to polish off the break.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And here's Clarkson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. To the paint. The baseline J. And the shot falls short this time. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. Look at the course with about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Gets to the corner and buries it. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
To end the drought. And yet the lay-in is good that time from the Beast. The Beast's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Screen by Nurkic. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Dishes it to Nurkic. 4 on the clock. The 3. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Clarkson.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
They set the pick. Crowder, the pass to the Beast. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
30 seconds left in the third. It's tipped. Crowder, the pass to the Beast, and he jams it with authority.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Screen by Nurkic. Mudiay kicks to Clarkson. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Celtics lead by 3.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Celtics leading by 3. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The Beast, he's in at shooting guard. Jay Crowder out there with Evan Turner. Then it's Thomas. And it's Jordan in at center.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And Augustine kicks to Fareed. Gallinari inside the three-point line. And he swishes it right through. The Celtic shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Jordan the screen. Here's the Beast on the wing, Turner. Pass to the Beast. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That's good. The Beast's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Screen by Fareed. Jokic passes to Gallinari. And again, Denver with the triple.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. Here's the Beast. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 3. Kicks to Fareed. The dish to Barton. pass to Jokic. There's the feed to Barton. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
One-on-one here. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here to take the lead. And Boston with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the Beast. Gallinari covering. The inside shot is off from the Beast. Barton kicks to Gallinari. He feeds it to Augustine. Back to Gallinari. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Here's the Beast. Right side, Thomas. Here's the Beast. It's good from long range. The Beast's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Celtics. Denver's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
Thanks, Doris. And so it looks like Denver will... retain possession here. And so here's Denver. They trail by 1. And Fareed kicks to Augustine. 11 feet away.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Crowder, the pass to the Beast. Augustine with the steal. And Augustine with a clear path to the hoop. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Inside, Fareed. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Thomas against Augustine. The shot's good from the Beast. The Beast's got 8 points in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Screen by Fareed. Now here is Gallinari. Defended by Crowder. Shot off the screen, and it's Gallinari missing, but they get it back. The pass to Augustine for 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he makes all 3.
Looking at the game Augustine's been having, he has 8 points and 5 assists.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those 2 things.
Barton dishes to Augustine. Over to the left wing. To the inside, Jokic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Here's Augustine. Right through the D for the layup. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Augustine. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Thomas passes to the Beast. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. The Beast's got 10 points in the quarter.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Barton. Some solid defense from Johnson.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Celtics passing it around. And the basket by Thomas.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Turner's checked in for Boston.
Celtics substitution. Evan Turner.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
.149 left in the fourth. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Passes to the Beast. Powered down with both hands.
Fellas, that two-hand mock to slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's the Celtics ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. On the wing, Turner from deep. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now, here's Clarkson. G right on him. Rebounded by the Beast.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
Jordan the screen. The Beast passes to Thomas. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Barton. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pass to the Beast. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets it to go. The Beast's got 40 points.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road.
Crystal clearly.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin